Section 7, 3 to go here in the boys 3200 as we start to move up to athletes that are starting to make their way up their section lists. Andrew Richards, the sophomore from Doherty Valley. Jonathan Simmons of Skyline, the senior. We saw him earlier run very well. Chinmaya Salimaki of Doherty Valley, the senior. Liam Seahorn, the senior from Chico. Redwood, sophomore. Nathan Wollenwerber. Bellerman's senior. Aiden Beacham. Kyle Jr. Matthew Alm, we saw him earlier today. Cole Jameson of Whitney. Zach Chambers of Rio, a senior, we saw him earlier today. Doherty Valley, Diego Garcia, the junior. San Ramon Valley duo of Quinn Salmon and Carson Foster. McNair sophomore, Jacob Moffitt. Newark Memorial junior, Chance Tokubo. And Brandon Moreno, the sophomore from West Campus. Right now, this is Noah Pagaron of Lincoln taking the group through. Ryan Chadwick of Whitney, Lincoln senior, Ethan Hart, David Acuna, the senior from Napa, Amador Valley sophomore, Ryken Mack, De La Salle senior, Agustin Gomez de la Vega, and Heritage junior, James Woolery, Ryan Mitchell sophomore from Davis. That rounds out Section 7. This group all has best just under 10 flat. So they're going to start looking at 9:45, which will move a lot of them up their section list. And for some of the younger athletes, some of the sophomores, maybe some top sophomore marks in their sections. Speaking of sophomores, Ryan Mitchell of Davis at the front, followed by Pagaron, 2:24. So they're running just under 4:50 pace, which would be 9:40. And you got a good phalanx here. Everybody taking their spot in line. Again, a sign of good pacemaking. Everybody set up to run fast if they can hold their spot. Ryan Mitchell, she had a great day. We saw him earlier in the 16 run very, very well. Mitchell, Pagaron, two from the Sac Joaquin section. Then you have Bellerman's Beacham, who won his heat here a month ago, so we know he can close. Liam Scorn of Chico there in fourth. 37, 3:37. So that's lap slow just a tick. Actually about 73, so they're on pace. Ryan Mitchell doing a good job at the front. And everybody is in pecking order right behind him. Mitchell, Pagaron, Beacham, Storm. Then I believe that's Coach Kubo of Newark Memorial in fifth. We're at a halfway check here. They should be right around 450. Mitchell, Pagaron, Score, Beacham, Tokubo. 450. So 9:40 pace. Mitchell carrying water, chopping wood at the front. Nice even 73-74 for him. Moffitt of McNair in that group, the fine sophomore from McNair. And Richards, another fine sophomore from Doherty Valley, in that group as well. A good group of 7 there with 3 sophomores. Seahorn of Chico is a senior, Thea Chung is a senior, and Tigeron is a junior. That's your pack of 6. Actually 7. They were 540. That lap slowed just a bit, and that's Moffitt taking over now, the sophomore from McNair. He's got fresh legs. Thea Chung trying to respond. And Seahorn of Chico. Jacob Moffitt, the sophomore from McNair High School. One of the excellent sophomores in the Sac Joaquin section, beginning to create some space after a slow middle lap. He starts to crank it up. But there's still 7 guys there. Seahorn giving chase, trying to bridge the gap, but Moffitt starting to put it on this field. The sophomore making his presence known. He's got a best of 9:55. And he's got 2 to go at 7:16. Seahorn still giving chase. Tigeran's been there all along, as has Thea Chung. Tokubo of Newark Memorial trying to hang in there. The sophomore from Doherty Valley, Richards. And our early leader, Wright, the sophomore from Davis, still battling. Jacob Moffitt putting it on this field, but Seahorn, Liam Seahorn, the senior from Chico, trying to cap off his career with a fine run and maybe a heat win like his teammate Herbie did 2 sections ago. Moffitt coming down the home stretch for the penultimate time. He's going to approach Cobell, and he's got about 2 seconds on Seahorn. He's been trying to chip away. Tigeron's still there. Kakubo at the bell. 8:29. Got a shot to break 9:40 for Moffitt. Let's see if he opens the door to Seahorn. He's trying to shut it right now. It's Moffitt and Seahorn. Tigeron has been cut loose. He's got to worry about the late charging Thea Chung, who's starting to move well as they approach the backstretch. It's Jacob Moffitt. Seahorn has one last shot maybe with just over 200 to go. Jacob Moffitt, an impressive run for the sophomore from McNair. Seahorn still coming. It's not done yet. Let's see if Moffitt has one more gear to hold off Seahorn. Jacob Moffitt, the clock reads 9:20. He's got a best of 9:55. He's gonna crush that. Here comes Seahorn, the senior. He's gonna run a PR, but it's got to be enough to take the heat from Moffitt. He breaks 9:40. Seahorn also breaks 9:40 for the first time. 9:36, 37 for Seahorn, 43 for Thea Chung. Those are all big personal bests for that group. Really good running with 3 sections to go. Jacob Moffitt, that's an impressive